There's a moment every man faces in his life, a moment that hurts deeper than betrayal, deeper than rejection. You're talking to her. Everything feels perfect. She's opening up, laughing, staying up late just to talk to you, and for the first time in a long time, you feel chosen. And then, she pulls away. No explanation. No reason. Just distance. And that distance, it hits you like a punch straight to the chest. Here's the part nobody warns you about. When a woman suddenly pulls away, it's rarely because she stopped liking you. Most of the time, it's because she liked you too much. Read that again. She didn't get distant because you weren't enough. She got distant because the connection was becoming too real, too emotional, too vulnerable. And the closer you got, the more her fear woke up. Fear of getting hurt. Fear of losing herself. Fear of choosing wrong again. Fear of falling for someone who might not stay. So what does she do? She retreats. Silently. Suddenly. Without warning. And you're left thinking something's wrong with you, when in reality, you triggered feelings in her that she wasn't prepared to handle. Today, you're going to understand exactly why she pulls away even when she likes you, the psychology behind it, the hidden fears, the internal storms, and the silent battle she never tells you about. And trust me, this truth will change how you see women forever. Most men think women pull away when they lose interest. But the truth is more twisted, more emotional, more human. Sometimes a woman pulls away because she felt something real. She got attached too quickly. She realized you matter more than she planned. And that scared her. Women don't like losing control over their emotions. They hide it behind confidence, independence, casualness. But internally, she's overwhelmed. She's thinking, how did this happen? Why do I care this much? What if I fall and he drops me? So before she dives deeper, she pulls back, not because she wants distance, but because she wants emotional safety. Your presence became too intense, too meaningful, too important. And for a woman who's been hurt before, that kind of emotional intensity feels dangerous. Listen carefully. A woman doesn't pull away because of you. She pulls away because of what you remind her of. Something in your tone, your behavior, your attachment, your inconsistency, your intensity, triggered something buried inside her. Maybe she once trusted someone who ended up breaking her. Maybe she once opened up to someone who disappeared. Maybe she once loved someone who didn't choose her back. And now, when she feels something similar with you, even if you're not like that person, her brain wakes up and screams, "Don't let this happen again. Protect yourself. Run before it hurts." So she distances herself, not from you, but from the pain she once survived. You're not the reason. Her past is. And until she heals that wound, every good man will look like a threat. There's a painful truth about women most men never understand. Women pull away when they feel, he won't accept this part of me. He'll judge me if I say this. I'm being too emotional. I'm becoming a burden. He'll leave if he sees the real me. When a woman likes you deeply, her mind starts running wild with insecurities she never had before. Suddenly she's overthinking. Did I text too much? Did I open up too quickly? Am I annoying? Is he getting bored? Even if you never judged her, even if you've been nothing but kind, her brain tries to protect her by whispering, "Step back. Don't give him the power to hurt you." And so she does exactly that. She pulls away. This part stings, but it's the truth a man must understand if he wants to keep a woman emotionally safe. A woman senses imbalance quicker than you think. If you're too available, if you're trying too hard, if you're over-investing, if you're relying on her for emotional validation, if you're putting her above your own life, if you're chasing her energy, not matching it. She feels it instantly. Women don't pull away because you cared. They pull away when the care feels one-sided, when it feels like you're leaning on them emotionally, when it feels like they became your source of happiness. A woman wants to join your life, not become your life. If she senses that her affection shifts your entire world, she retreats because she doesn't want that responsibility. She wants connection, not dependence. She wants closeness, not emotional weight. And the moment she feels the balance breaking, she distances herself to protect both herself and you. This is the brutal psychological reality. Women test distance without even realizing it. Not consciously, not manipulatively, but emotionally. She pulls away to see, will you panic? Will you cling? Will you chase desperately? Will you break down? Will you get angry? Or will you remain centered, calm, grounded? Because whether she admits it or not, a woman's attraction is deeply tied to emotional stability. If she pulls away and you instantly lose your self-control, she'll see it as a sign. He's not emotionally strong enough. He's too anxious. He crumbles too fast. He needs me more than he should. But if she pulls away, and you remain calm, composed, patient, living your life, staying present but not needy, that silence will speak louder than any text. Because it tells her, you're choosing me, but you're not depending on me. And that is the emotional safety women crave. Women don't pull away when they're certain. They pull away when they're confused. One of the biggest reasons she distances herself is this. She doesn't know where you stand. Maybe you didn't say enough. Maybe you said too much. Maybe your actions didn't match your words. Maybe she felt unsure about your intentions. Maybe she sensed inconsistency. Maybe she thought she liked you more than you liked her. Women withdraw when they fear being the only one invested. She doesn't want to chase. She doesn't want to look desperate. She doesn't want to invest in a man who's not sure about her. So instead of asking, instead of clarifying, instead of confronting, she retreats. Not because she wanted to leave, but because she didn't want to be left. This is the part no man wants to admit, but every woman quietly notices. When she sees you, falling too quickly, depending on her energy, waiting for her texts, changing your mood based on her replies, making her the center of your emotional world. It scares her, not because she doesn't like you, but because she feels you're moving faster than she emotionally can. A woman retreats when the pace becomes too intense. She thinks, he likes me more than he should. What if I can't match this energy? What if I disappoint him? What if he gets hurt? So she slows things down by stepping back. It's not rejection. It's self-protection. And sometimes protection of the connection too. Women don't want a man who is hard to get. They want a man who is hard to break. The moment she feels like she has you completely, like you're wrapped around her emotions, she loses something essential: mystery, tension, polarity. Not because she wants games, but because emotional attraction needs space. If you give her too much assurance, too much validation, too much attention, too much availability, too fast, her brain stops wondering about you. And when the wondering stops, the emotional spark fades just enough for her to step back. She needs space to feel the absence that makes the presence matter. Every emotionally intelligent woman will test one thing more than anything else: your consistency. Not your looks, not your money, not your charm, not your flirting skills, but your consistency. Women pull away temporarily to observe. Do you stay grounded? Do you stay respectful? Do you stay patient? Do you stay interested without chasing desperately? Do you stay focused on your life? Do you stay emotionally stable? Because consistency reveals the truth behind a man. Any man can be perfect in the beginning. Few men stay solid when the energy shifts, and she pulls back just enough to see which one you are. This one is the silent killer. Some women want love, but aren't ready for it. They want connection, but fear what comes with it. They want closeness, but have no emotional room for it. She might be dealing with unresolved trauma, trust wounds, depression, anxiety, past breakup pain, fear of abandonment, fear of being controlled, guilt from hurting someone, fear of hurting you. She likes you, but love feels heavy. Responsibility feels heavy. Expectations feel heavy. So she takes the easiest path, distance. Not because she wants to lose you, but because she doesn't know how to keep you. Read this carefully. A woman pulls away when she doesn't feel like she's the one you truly want. She feels like she's just the one you currently have. If she senses, you have options. You talk to others. You're not fully focused. You're half invested. You're unsure. You're inconsistent. You're emotionally unavailable. Her heart pulls back before it gets attached. Women don't want to compete. They don't want to chase. They don't want to feel second. Even if she likes you deeply, if she doesn't feel emotionally chosen, she steps away quietly, not because she wants distance, but because she refuses to be an option. When things start strong, a woman expects the emotional pace to continue. But if she suddenly feels your tone changed, your energy dropped, your text slowed, your interest faded, your presence became inconsistent, she panics. Instead of asking what happened, her mind goes straight to, "Oh, he's losing interest. He doesn't want me anymore. He got bored. He found someone else." And guess what happens next? She protects herself by distancing. Not because she wanted to give up, but because she thought you were giving up first. This is one of the deepest psychological truths. Women don't always retreat to leave. Sometimes they retreat to be followed. Not chased, not begged, not smothered, but followed with intention. She pulls away hoping you will show clarity, express your feelings, take initiative, show emotional leadership, prove the connection matters to you, calm her fears. If you remain distant when she retreats, she assumes, "Okay, he didn't want me enough to come forward." But if you step forward calmly, not desperately, you become the emotional anchor she was searching for. Women don't process emotions while staying close. They process emotions by stepping away. When she pulls back, it's often because she needs to untangle her thoughts, understand her feelings, calm her fears, regain emotional control, reconnect with herself. Observe the connection from a distance. It's not about you. It's about her internal clarity. And if you allow her that space, without panicking, without assuming the worst, without pushing her, she returns stronger. But if you react with fear, her distance becomes permanent. This is the deepest truth of all. A woman will pull away the hardest when she feels she is falling the deepest, because falling in love feels like losing control. It feels like giving someone the power to destroy you. It feels like risking your heart again. When she feels real love awakening inside her, her fear awakens too. What if he's not the one? What if he leaves? What if I misread everything? What if I get hurt again? So before she falls completely, she distances herself, not because she doesn't want love, but because she wants to make sure that love is safe. Here's the truth men never learn. You don't pull her back by chasing. You pull her back by becoming the emotional ground she feels safe returning to. Do this. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Stay centered. Stay present but not needy. Match her pace. Give her emotional space. Focus on your life. Keep your energy stable. Show quiet confidence. Show emotional leadership. When she pulls away, your stability becomes your attractiveness. Your calm becomes her comfort. Your patience becomes her safety. Your consistency becomes her answer. And in that silence, she realizes something powerful. You're not like the others. A woman pulling away isn't the end. Sometimes, it's the beginning of a deeper connection. Because the moment she sees that your presence is steady, that your heart is patient, that your intentions are real, she returns with a level of trust she's never given anyone before. And when she does, you'll understand one thing clearly. She didn't pull away because she didn't care. She pulled away because she cared more than she expected.